Okay, we're just trying to do a little experimenting here, and yeah, I have my desktop speakers are muted, and I have my headphones on, and let's test this out. Bullshit! Yeah, heard that. Okay, yeah, and we got the let's see, top display. Okay, that's the top display there, and then we're gonna go to right hand display. And there you can see I've got the Stream Deck open. I rearranged the buttons again. Didn't have a black screen open. I only had to close, so I had to generate that button. And the way I did that was I just clicked on this one. And here you can see the title is black screen close. And the scene is black screen close. I didn't have this one, so I just right clicked. I said copy. And then there were like next to it was an empty slot like there, and I just clicked in there and I right clicked and I said paste, and there you can see it right there. And black screen close, and we're going to delete that one because I've already got one. And of course, when I did that, I had to change to the correct scene, black screen open, and I had to retitle it. So get rid of close and just put open. Okay, and right here you can see I have studio mode on off, which allows me to press a button, this button, and OBS will go into studio mode so I can make any corrections in the preview screen and not the program screen, which you see right now. Because right now I'm not in studio mode, so any changes I make on the screen, you will see. As you can see my mouse moving around here. Okay, so we're going to minimize that. And you can see what I have here is Blunt Politics with Boston Brian. There he is. And what we have down here is the title of his show. And right now it's just in like a normal window. And I'm using Microsoft Edge. So what I'm going to do is come over here to this icon, which is full screen. Click on that, and it goes to full screen, which is kind of nice. And then it reminds me I need to add a button here, which would be the play stop of this video that's playing. So let me see. What do we see? Is it this one? Let's try this one here. We'll put that there, and we'll say play pause source. No, not the background video. Okay, this might not work. I don't think I have the right one here. Let's see, which one is it? Let's go to system. I think it's multimedia. Let's try multimedia. Play, pause. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, so what would happen is I would push this button to start the video and push it again to pause the video. The one thing that you have to keep in mind when you use that button, you do have to click, and I usually click down here somewhere, not all this here. So I'll click here. So there you go. We're on there. So if I click the play button,
if you are a mom, to join.
the pause button. So that looks like that works. So when you are viewing a video on screen, you can press the play pause button, pause the video, and press it again to play the video, of course, with the audio. Now, I'm going to go back to that right hand. And now I think what I'm going to do here is attempt to put myself in the scene. So that's the right hand display. That's what's up right now. So I'm going to click on add. I'm going to say video capture. And I'm gonna say, let's try add existing, which is the camera we're using now. Say okay. Yeah, look at that. There I am, but I'm huge. I'm huge on the screen. So let's see, let's do shift. Oh, we got to do control, which maintains the, what do you call it? The aspect ratio. So if I'm looking at the monitor, I need to be over here. Now, that is on full screen. So what I need to do is I need to come over here and click on right hand display, which is this, and I'm going to resize it. Excuse me. Click the control key, resize it, move it over here, resize it a little more, and I'm using the control key, holding that down, so I can maintain the aspect ratio, okay? And move this over here. And now when I click the play button, I will look at the monitor like I'm looking at there.
Join me and to to share your time with me on your special day is very touching, very.
Okay, so that works pretty good. Now, I mean, let me lock this. Yeah, I'm going to lock it in position. Same with the camera. I'm going to lock that in position. And you can see I'm in front. I'm in front of the what do you call it? The video. I can't think. All right, so you could create a frame. Now I think I might have a frame. So let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to find that frame, and I'll be right back. It'll be quick when you're watching this, but for me, it's going to be a while. It's going to take me a while to find it. So hang on. Okay, we're back. My computer shit the bed, and I had to restart OBS, so we lost that recording. So I'll have to edit it. All right, so we're back. And what you're looking at there is that lovely view. That is my right hand monitor, my right hand screen left to you. Okay. So we were in the process of looking for a frame to put around this window. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording again. Hopefully that won't happen again. I won't, OBS just shit the bed. All right. Okay. I forgot I had these kind of frames. I'm just going to use this one for the example. I had it under image mask and webcam frames. This is a folder. I forgot I had that. So I'm learning just as you are learning. Okay, so I got the frame there. So now what we're going to do, what we're going to attempt to do, we're still recording. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to open up Microsoft Edge. And there it is. And we're going to go back to Boston Brian. And we're going to go to his live content here. And we're going to click on this one. Okay, it picked up right where we were at. I'm going to go, let's go full screen. And then it fits right here in the frame. Okay. So, yeah, I think that looks good. And in OBS, and for a moment here, what I want to do here is I want to YouTube audio. Okay, so I'm going to temporarily, I'm going to move this over here, right in front of Brian's face. Make it a little bigger. I don't know if it's going to be legible in the record. Oh,
for doing it. So make sure you hit the like.
oops. Yeah, let's try that again. Nope, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I need to pause the video. Okay, we're back. What I was trying to do, and I screwed up there because this is the dock. This is the dock from OBS, the audio mixer dock. I just have to be careful when trying to make it bigger here. Okay, we'll cover Brian's face up because I don't want to click on his because that'll make it disappear. Okay. So right here you see where it says YouTube video audio. Okay, what that is the audio so you can play the audio of the video that you're playing. But in OBS, and there's a when you open up your window, you have to select the correct window of the audio or the video that you're playing, so you get the right audio. I'll have to do a screen recording of this, yeah, because you can't see the audio. But I'm gonna drag this back over here into OBS, and I'm gonna press
But
play.
share the show out. If you want to go the extra mile and become a channel member, you can do that right below me. You can go the extra mile even more and become a Patreon member at patreon.com.
Okay, so now you can see right here. There's the audio level for Brian there.
Slash Boston Brian. What else? There's Venmo, there's Pay.
Okay, so I'm utilizing the play pause button on the Stream Deck, which I should have done in the first place. Okay, and you can see my level on the microphone up there. Okay, so we're going to drag this back over into OBS. There we go. Got that. And make this a little bigger there. Just scritch that down a little bit there. I'm just adjusting the docks here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do here is I've got that frame. Yeah, got the frame. It's locked into place. But what I wanted to show you here is the fact that you can be in the scene and have your video, have your video, uh, you know, behind you, and you're not blocking it. I'm blocking it a little bit, this area down here, but usually it's this area here that you're more interested in. So if I press play,
PayPal's. There's a million different ways.
you can see his down here at the bottom. He's got his patreon.com/Boston Brian scrolling. So that way it's clear. So if I push the play button.
And if you can't do any of that, don't worry about it. I love you just as much.
Now, when I have the mouse over that,
Just share, like,
you
subscribe,
see,
comment on the show.
you can see when I have the mouse over that, this bottom portion, you can see what it does there. I'm going to take the mouse off.
I can send some emojis, whatever you can do.
There you go. Okay, so now back to me. Now you notice I added the camera to that scene, and here we're back on camera here. It looks the same as it was before, and it's only when I changed or when I added that to the scene to the scene here, I had to adjust me on the screen so that I wasn't huge and you could see behind me the video that is playing. So that's the thing. That's what you can do. You can add, subtract things. Now, you might ask, well, why? I want my background in there. Well, okay, sure, but here's how you can do that. Let me go back to the right hand display. So you see behind me, it's all black. That's because, excuse me, I'm using chroma key, and I don't have anything back there. So in OBS, if you want your display behind you by all means, put it back there. So what I'm going to do, we're in the scene here, which is this display setting here. I'm going to add an image. I'm going to say image, and I already have the image. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and add existing image. I'm going to say background and say OK. And that's not the background I wanted. That's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to browse for another one. So we'll go ahead and delete that one. Yes. Okay, so let me pause the video here and I'm going to go find a different background. All right. So hang on a sec here. Okay, now I found the background I was looking for, which is my acoustic blocks. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the right hand display. And now I'm going to put the acoustic blocks behind this video. And let me see, view window. Okay, we'll say image. And we're going to say add existing acoustic blocks. And it's going to be right in front of me there. So I need to move that down. Okay, there it's behind me. I got to keep moving it down. There it's behind the right hand display. And now it's behind the frame. Okay, and then I'm going to lock it in place. Okay. So the background that you have that you use during your live streams, you can put it on there, and all this stuff right here, the video that's in front of that. The background's behind all that. Okay, I just I'll have to do a screen recording of this. All right, so that kind of gives you an idea there. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the acoustic blocks in there. And yeah, so we push play.
Do it, and I would appreciate it. Thank you guys. Happy Mother's Day again. Let's get into the chat. Let's say hi. Noah Des, how are you?
So there you go. Push play or push pause, bit of the pause or play pause. I can't talk today. Wow, I don't know what's going on. So there you go. That's how you do that. And see, there's the same background behind me there. So when you go to the video that you've got queued up in YouTube, there you go. And if you want to be in the scene, you add yourself and the background image that you use on your live stream behind you with your chroma key, you just saw how to do it. So I think what I'll do is I will do a video. Yeah, I'll have to do a screen recording to show what I did there to make it a little more clear to you. I think you understand it if you've been playing around with it. So whatever image that you are using, what like the image behind you right now, your background right here, that's an image because you're using chroma key. So what you want to do is put you into the scene when you're playing the videos, put you in the scene. Now, you're using StreamYard, okay? I have to account for that. And I don't think you can do this the way I did it in OBS. That's one thing. If you can't do this in StreamYard, that's why OBS would be a lot better for you because you can put yourself in the scene. Your background can be behind the video. It's still on there. You're not going to see all of it. You're just going to see a portion of it. The main thing is the video. That's what you're playing. This.
Appreciate that with the 10 gifted right off the bat.
So there you go. I hope that helps you. And just remember the Stream Deck and OBS together, basically, to me, blows StreamYard out of the water because you can do multi platform streaming. You can do Restream. You can use StreamYard if you want to keep doing using that, but use OBS and StreamYard. You have a lot more control over your backgrounds and go into your videos. And the main thing is you can queue up videos. So when I come back here put me on there, I can look over here at my window, my YouTube, it's up, the tabs are open, And I can, let's see here. Let's do this one here. I'm going to grab this one here, copy the link, and I'm going to slide this over here, go here, and I'm going to go to this one here and paste and go. And we want to, whoop, I'm just going to queue this up here. Here, 720. Yeah, that's the max you can do. And rescheduled May 9th for. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to democracy. I don't know who this is. Okay. And I can make it full screen. Now, the important thing. Okay, I've got that queued up. It's zoomed in. No kings, then and or now webinar. The one I'm trying to queue up is Heather Cox Richardson. I couldn't blanking on her name there. So I'm gonna go now. This is the time that I'd want to go into studio mode. I'm gonna press my little button here, and I'm gonna go here. Oh, it's already queued up there. I'm gonna let's see the video frame right hand display. Yeah, there's that one. YouTube audio. That's what I need. I need to click on the audio source. Let's see. Here we go. This one here. So now I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this in a screen recording so you see what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so now the magic will happen now when I switch scenes. I can leave it in studio mode, okay, or I can go out of studio mode, which I just did, and go to right hand display with me in it. Hey, there's the new video, and let's see if it plays. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not playing. My YouTube audio on that, I selected. Aha, because I'm using, you know what? I'm using Microsoft Edge, and I clicked on Explore, and you know that's Microsoft Edge. Okay, I won't get started on that. Anyway, I need to click on Microsoft Edge because that is where the audio is.
An all-volunteer effort, making it easy for
There you go. So I'm going to a little bit of this play.
people to volunteer to save our democracy.
Now, you notice he's got the captions down here. Now you can, over here, this little settings button, click on that. And subtitles, captions off. You know what? I'm wondering if the video that she recorded automatically, yeah, because you see right here, captions are off. You see, I can turn them on, and they're bigger. So this down here is in the video that's playing. I have no control over that, so we'll just let it play.
You know, in a way, I wish we were on a regular Zoom today so you could see the thousands. We're at 5,000 on the Zoom, but because more than 19,000 people registered, we had to make it a webinar and also live stream it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's see, we can go here. Yeah, there she is right there. So we'll click right there and we'll start from there.
Context and trenchant analysis.
Now, instead of having to click the play button on the video, okay, the play button, I can get my hand out of the way. Oh, see the play button? Way over there. Right here, the play button. Yeah. Instead of having to click on that, I can just click the play pause button on the Stream Deck. How convenient. So when I click it,
Heather has been so incredibly generous.
evidently this is the guy who's introducing her, and oh, now notice too. Look at below me. I just now noticed that. Okay, no problem. So let's see. I would go over here because we're on the scene, and there I am. I need to unlock me, and I need to move me down. Now, see, normally I would do that in studio mode so that it's not as noticeable. But you know, hey, this is just a tutorial, so I can do it in that. And then I'm gonna lock it so that it doesn't. There you go. Now I'm not floating above the bottom of the frame. And look at that. You know, I can make me bigger. I make me a little bigger in there. So let's do that. Let's make me a little bigger. Ooh, so you don't have to get too small. Move me over a little bit there. Okay, and then we can just lock her in place. And then you're not the mess. Okay, so I'm a little bigger on the screen there. And we can come back to, me on full screen, and we can go back to the video. I mean, if you wanted to go back to another scene where, kind of like what Hal does, he brings in the chat and all that good stuff. We won't do that. Okay, so a little more of this.
Really tireless in supporting the grassroots effort.
And you can stop it and say, oh, wait, I'm going to go up here and let's see, when does she start talking? Okay, go back there. That looks like she starts talking right about there. Okay, so
the chat, which I read as we're sitting back here. So thank you for being here. And yeah, this is really a grassroots movement to reclaim our democracy. And it's a
okay, so you get the idea. Right now, I'm not in studio mode, so that's why when I made the adjustment of me moving me down to the bottom of the frame there, and resize myself. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do here? We're going to come back to me, and I'm going to go back to, let's see, I want to, oh, the closing scene. Yeah, let's test this out.